All right, let's just jump right into it. We're living in this incredible time where AI can basically act on its own. And while that's super exciting, it also comes with, some pretty huge risks. So today, we're going to break down exactly why sending an AI out into the world without any safety guardrails is a massive, massive mistake. And more importantly, how to do it the right way. And this quote, it just hits the nail on the head. I mean, think about it. It's like building this beautiful, powerful sports car, getting obsessed with its speed, but completely forgetting to install brakes. Or seatbelts. That's exactly what launching an AI without guardrails is like. You're just letting it loose and kind of hoping for the best. But here's the good news. There's a solution. This isn't about slamming the brakes on innovation, not at all. It's about building that car to be smarter and safer from the very beginning. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of how we install those crucial safety features to make sure we have a smooth ride. So why is this whole thing so non-negotiable? Well, it really all boils down to three core ideas. Three foundational pillars, you could say, that have to support any responsible AI system. Let's take a look. And you can think of it like this, right? AI safety isn't just one single thing. It's more like a set of interlocking gears, and each one has to be turning perfectly in sync with the others for the entire machine to actually work the way it's supposed to. So let's look at that first gear. First up, you've got safety. This is the big one, the most obvious one. This is the AI's emergency brake. This pillar is all about making sure the system doesn't spit out toxic content or leak private data, or just go completely off the rails and do something, harmful. It's the absolute baseline. You have to start here. Okay, next we have reliability. Now, this isn't just about the AI working when everything's going perfectly. It's about making sure it performs predictably, especially in those weird, unexpected situations, what we call the edge cases. Does the AI actually steer where you expect it to, even when the road gets a little bumpy or takes a weird turn? That's reliability. And all of that brings us to the final pillar, trust. Because really, when you combine that solid safety with proven reliability, trust is the natural result. And that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? It's the confidence that your users, your own team, and even the regulators have in your system. Because without trust, even the most powerful AI in the world is pretty much useless. Nobody's going to want to get in the car. So we get why we need them. But how do we actually, install these things? Let's switch gears and get practical. This isn't some abstract theory, it's an actionable checklist. It pretty much breaks down into a four-step process. First, you have to define clear rules. What is the AI allowed to do and what is absolutely off limits? Simple as that. Second, you monitor continuously. You're watching its behavior all the time with logs and alerts. Third, and this one is so important, you build in fail-safes. So, for example, if the AI starts spitting out nonsense, the system just automatically switches back to a safe, pre-approved response. And finally, you have to iterate and adapt. These guardrails can't just be set in stone. They have to evolve as the AI itself learns and changes over time. And when you actually put in all this work, the results are huge. This isn't just about dodging a PR disaster. It's about fundamentally building something better, something stronger. Let's look at the real-world benefits. So what's the big payoff here? Well, for starters, your systems become way more robust and resilient. You get way fewer of those, bad surprises that end up in the headlines. And that directly builds stronger trust with your users, which means they're actually going to want to use your product. And at the end of the day, it just brings peace of mind for everyone involved, from your engineers all the way to your customers. Okay, so we've covered the what, the why, and the how. But before we wrap this up, I want to leave you with an important challenge, a question that really pushes us to think beyond just the basics. And here it is. What's the collective blind spot? Is it that we're not monitoring for really subtle biases? Or maybe we're not planning for how bad actors might try to trick the AI? Seriously, what's that one critical safety feature that you think most developers are just forgetting to install right now? Because ultimately, that's the mission, right? This isn't just a technical problem for a few engineers to solve. It's a shared responsibility for all of us. And by really focusing on these principles of safety and reliability and trust, we can move forward and create AI that isn't just powerful, but is also truly worthy of our confidence.